Hello and welcome back to David's Closet. On this channel we talk about handbags, accessories, lifestyle, all those luxury fun things in our lives from my point of view and within budget. If that kind of stuff appeals to you, please like this video, comment below, and most importantly be sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell notification so you're notified when I post new videos. Traditionally I post videos every Saturday and I try to do Wednesday videos as well. Depending on my life, as I do work essentially 2 full-time jobs. I'm a real estate agent and I work full-time in corporate. I sometimes don't have time to do Wednesday videos, but I do try. Be sure to subscribe though, because that really does help support my channel, and then that bell notification will let you know when I post new videos. Today's video will probably be pretty short and quick and to the point. It is a review over this bag that I unboxed for you I think a couple weeks ago, maybe about a month ago. And this is the Calpak Luka. This is a really, really great travel bag and I absolutely love it. And I can't wait to share it with you. I'm going to move back just so it's a little easier to see. And I'm going to show you my prior carry-on, or my ring light's being a little silly. My prior personal item that I would carry onto a plane, and this essentially is the same bag as a Longchamp Le Pliage. I do have one of those. Actually I have 2. I have a small handbag version and then I have the medium-sized tote, which is about this size. Now I actually prefer to use this because this I got at a thrift store for I think $7 or $8, and retail this actually is about $100 tote. It's this brand right here. Actually, I still have the paper tag on it. It's a really, really good tote, and I do enjoy it very much. It has side pockets here that are actually useless. They're just for decoration. There's nothing there. But it's very indestructible. This has been through many, many, many flights. One thing I don't like about it is there's no structure. There's no structure in here, so it's kind of hard to fit everything, and I just feel like it doesn't maximize space for the footprint that it takes up, because footprint-wise, it takes up roughly the same space as this. This one's a little bit bigger, but this one, the way it's structured and built, it just has so much more room, even though realistically they take up about the same space. So, I know that some of my friends, like Toach Jean, he has a Dior book tote that he uses on airplanes. He uses his luxury bags. I know he has the Louis Vuitton, what is it, the carry-all, like the old school duffel. That's a little bit more of a structured bag over like the keep-all. And I know a lot of people do that. A lot of people take their Neverfulls. I don't. Traditionally, when we travel, I take my carry-on roller and a personal item. And I do not like to check bags. Though with the 2 major airlines we fly on, between our status and our credit cards we hold with those companies, we do get free bags on Delta and Southwest. Of course, everyone gets them on Southwest, but on Delta with my husband's rewards and his status, we do get free bags. But I just don't like checking bags if I don't have to. Some occasions I will, like if I go somewhere and I know I'm going to buy something that's going to take up a lot of room, I try to keep my carry-on empty for it. All of those things. Or if we're going somewhere for a really long amount of time, like if we were to go to Europe, I would definitely need to check a bag, because if we go all that way, we're going to stay for more than a week. So, traditionally though, I don't like to check a bag. So my carry-on and my personal item has to double as luggage. I'm not going to use a handbag as a personal item because I can't hold everything I need to. So in my roller bag, I'll try to put things like my shoes, any shoes that I'm bringing, of course, my clothing, including and not limited to undergarments, socks, pants, shorts, shirts, sleepwear, swimwear, all of that stuff goes in there. And I always try to pack my little toiletries pouch as well. I have 2. I have a Coach one, and then I have one that resembles a Dior, like the Dior, print. It's not Dior, but it resembles it. I use those for like my shampoos, my deodorants, things of that nature, any medications I want to bring. And then of course my cords and stuff go shoved in there too. My belt, all of those things I try to fit in that bag. And then in my personal item, things that won't fit. Maybe you know, depending on how long we're going to be gone. Maybe my toiletry pouch doesn't fit in my luggage, so I'll put it in my personal item. My iPad, my AirPods, but I try to keep my personal item, at least on the flight to our destination, empty. Because things I buy, I want to have room to bring them home and not worry about them getting damaged. And I prefer to have them in my personal item. So this is amazing. First off, you're going to see I did take my favorite little thing my husband bought me off of my other, the black bag I just showed you. And I put it on here, and it says, I love a good TSA pat down. So I'm going to link the unboxing of this below, but I'm just going to give you a crash course. Go watch that video for a more detailed unboxing kind of tour. Over here, it has a pocket that has like a built-in pouch in the bag where you can put shoes. I didn't use that. On this side, there's a great pocket here. I put my water in here, and I also have the shoulder strap tucked in there and hooked to the little D-ring, so it's safe and I didn't lose it, but I had it if I needed it. You know me, I don't like shoulder straps, and it's my least favorite part about this bag is the plastic shoulder strap connections. And then, of course, the top handle. On the front here, there's a good-sized pocket. This is where I put my iPad and, like, my AirPods, and I think that was all I pretty much put up here. Things that were flat that, you know, didn't take up a lot of room. And that's on the way to and from when we were on our way back from Florida. And then inside, there's a couple of slip pockets on the back. There is a massive zipper pocket that takes up the whole back side. I know it's really hard to see probably. And then on this side, there is a mesh little net pouch. This is where I put my wallet, my AirPods, maybe just a few other smaller things that I didn't want to lose and I wanted easy access to if I needed it. So I put that up there. And then on the way to Florida, this was pretty much empty. I shoved 2 jackets in there because jackets are an item that if I don't have room for it in my luggage or my carry-on or my personal item, I will just wear it on the plane and take it off when I sit down and sit on it. It's fine with me. But going there, I did put our jackets in here just because I had the room. Now, one thing I love about this is on the way down, you know, when it's all zipped up and stuff, it would fit on its, you know, base underneath the seat in front of me just fine. Because though it's structured, it does fold and bend and, you know, kind of contort to whatever space you need. Now, on the way home, I'm going to tell you what I had in here. And I may forget a few odds and ends, but overall, I had my Prada Re-Edition in the box right there. I had the shopping bag that came with it. Not that one, that's an old shopping bag. It was a little bit smaller. I had a small Coach item that you saw me unbox. I don't know if you've seen that yet, but I bought an item from Coach. And I would say it was, you know, an SLG size box fit in there. Of course, I had my iPad, like I mentioned earlier, and all my essentials like my wallet, my keys. I also had my Longchamp Le Pliage, the small purple bag, also was in this front pocket because it fits in there perfectly too and it's folded up. I had a few other just odds and ends that we purchased, you know, kind of packed in there, things that I wanted to be safe, and it was absolutely perfect. This carried a ton and there was still room left over. I could have put a lot more items in here. I just didn't feel the need because I didn't need to, because we had plenty of other room between my husband's suitcase, mine, and then this bag I brought, since it folds flat, I did take it down there and he used this as a personal item to bring some things home that he bought. So it was just perfect, but that box fit perfectly. I could have fit something definitely larger in there. And the only thing I will say is on the plane, on the way home, with that box and everything packed, since it was more full, it would not fit under the seat in this direction. I did have to tilt it on its side and slide it under the seat, but it still fit perfectly and everything made it home perfect without fail, without damage. Absolutely nothing happened. So this bag is a win-win-win. It's a workhorse. You know, it definitely got scuffed up, you know, being slid underneath airplane seats on a couple of the flights because we had a layover each way. If the overhead bins had room, I did put it up there. Same thing, it fits just fine, but it did get a lot of wear as far as, you know, just general traveling is hard on bags. But this thing still looks brand new. This material I think is very, very durable. And even if it gets a scuff or something, it's not the end of the world because this bag is not luxury. This bag did not cost a fortune, but I definitely love it. And I think it is a great investment if you want something of this nature. Something my husband mentioned, because while we were down there, I talked about this pocket and how, you know, I wouldn't carry my shoes in here, but it's nice. He mentioned dirty laundry. If you have dirty laundry, you want to separate it. If you weren't like using a roller bag, and let's just say you were going somewhere for 2 days and you didn't want to bring something big, put your dirty laundry down here. You know, there's just so much you can do with it. But highly, highly recommend, well worth the investment. And it folds up, you know, enough for storage. It can fit inside of my roller bag just fine. I absolutely love it, and I cannot recommend it enough. It just fit everything I needed on the way home. It kept it safe. You know, not only does the, you know, slight structure, because there's definitely some sort of firm material around the edges. You know, the puffiness also helps protect, you know, just to put it into retrospect, that box made it home with absolutely no dings, dents, nothing. Anytime I bring something home like a box, even a small box traditionally in the previous bag or in my roller bag, there's usually some sort of dent or ding on it. Again, nothing earth-shattering, you know, nothing that's going to break my soul, but that made it home flawless, just like it came from the Prada store when I left the location. So I cannot brag about this bag enough. And then one more thing, this, which fits on the handles of your roller, is my absolute favorite. I cannot tell you how amazing that is. My last bag didn't have that. And I don't know if I showed it in my video because I don't think I noticed it. I noticed it on the way home. There's actually a secret compartment built in to this. So you can put some things back here too, like a wallet, things that you want to make sure are safe, passport, whatever it may be. So definitely worth buying. I'm going to put a link down below to the Calpak website. I'm not affiliated. I wish I was, but feel free to go shop and browse. They have a lot of travel goods. There's a few other things I'm interested in. And after using this and really, really enjoying it, I think I'm definitely going to pick up a few other items over the next year, some packing cubes and maybe a few other goods. I know it wasn't probably the most in-depth review. I don't have a ton of time to film right now, so I don't want to drag a bunch of stuff out, but I can tell you this bag fit absolutely everything I needed and still had some room left over. And it fit well under the seat, either up and down or on its side, depending on what was inside of it. Excellent bag, can't say it enough. Thank you so much for watching. Please let me know down below what you think. Check out the Calpak website. Again, not sponsored. And let me know what you guys think. Have a good one, guys. We'll see you next time. Bye.